In the past few years, there's been a growing number of complaints that have come through in regards to ordinances, whether that be that they're too restrictive or that they're not restrictive enough or that they're not enforced. And those things have started to break down some of the neighborhood feel that we have in the community.
In my opinion, it came to a head with the camper trailer parking. Some residents wanted this city council to enforce the current code, which says campers should not be parked in driveways or in front yards. That came before the Planning Commission, and I personally don't feel like that is a good policy. I think it's discriminatory towards campers because you can have a Lake Superior boat, you can have a trailer with ATVs, you can have as many licensed vehicles as you want. And so I question what it is, why we chose to focus on campers. And so I think that's part of why we're starting this discussion.
The City Council and Planning Commission is looking for clarity in the intention of portions of the code as it relates to the community currently and into the future, prompting the Council to set code enforcement and update as its top priority.
The term city code update has been used to describe part of this process, and we've made a conscious effort to not use those terms in the beginning. We don't want to assume that city code enforcement is the answer to all of the issues that the community is going to bring up with us.
We're trying to start with engaging the community to tell us what things work, what things don't work, what the preferences of people in the community are.
We need to start broad and think about what are the major outcomes to focus on so that we can pick those areas of the code that we want to focus on changing and updating in response to those current views.
I think the information we're looking for is really what's important to people. It boils down to neighborhoods and what kind of neighbor do you want to be, what kind of neighbor do you want to live by. Everybody may have a different idea of what that is. What can we work together on, and what are some of the things we can concede?
Bottom line is it comes down to the people. It comes down to who's in our community and what they want. If you want the code that will be built to reflect the things that you're passionate about and that you care about in our community, then we need to hear from you. So please do. Please put your input in whatever way works for you. We're going to try to put together a number of tools that reach out across a number of different engagement styles.
Your input will help us identify what our priorities are as a community. We started with very broad categories like noise. That could mean something different for a lot of people. When we found which issues are the most prevalent, we'll gather more specific information about how they're affecting the community. This will help the city arrive at the appropriate solutions to address the community's concerns most effectively.
The only way that we will be able to, as a community, accomplish this goal is if we hear from you.
We have to work together on this to achieve the best Grand Marais that we can.
I ask all residents of Cook County, all visitors, anybody who has an opinion about what they want to see Grand Marais look like, make your opinion known, because we want to hear it.